Okay, guys, it's Robson Hayashida here. Today we're going to talk about how much money you can make with Forex. A lot of people, a lot of my friends and people who watch this channel have asked me how much money they can make. And I decided to prepare these slides because I see how important it is for you guys to first understand the risk involved in this. And secondly, because we want to make it as profitable as possible, of course, but without risking too much. And on the top of that, we want to know exactly how much it's going to cost for this. And we want to be realistic. Like, I'm not going to ask you to put $1 million because most people don't have $1 million. So let's be realistic. Let's start small, and let's see like how much money we can make with not the minimum, but like with like an average budget. Of course, a lot of people may say, yeah, but people are all different. Some people have like 10,000, some people have like 100,000, some people just have 500 US dollars. So let's take a look at this example that I prepared that will, I expect it will fit into most of your like guys' budgets. So for this example, we are using a scalp technique called PVSRA. I'm not going to explain this to you guys now, but you can use any technique you want. You can use any indicators or expert advisors or anything that you want. You need a strategy. So this is a strategy I use sometimes, and this strategy targets a movement, like a move of 5 pips. Okay, doesn't matter if it's like short or long. So sometimes I place long, sometimes I place short, but the target is a move of 5 pips. Okay. So first of all, have your strategy. In this case, in my case, PVSRA, but have any strategy you want and have a target. So let's look at this example where I set the target to 5 pips. Okay. You can have any target you want. Some people set 10 pips, 100 pips. I've seen people setting like 200 pips. Okay, so you set your target. And let's say that if you want to trade just one lot per time, okay, so on your trading platform, you set the lot size to one, okay. So a move of 5 pips, okay, this is the formula and it's multiplied by your lot and multiplied by 10, okay? Because one lot would mean like $10. So in this case, 5 pips would give you profit of 50 US dollars, okay? That's how much money you're gonna make per trade if you are targeting a 5 pip movement uh, on your trade, okay? So let's say you have an account size of 5,000 US dollars, okay? And this is not, well, if you trade Forex, you know that this is not a huge account. It's okay. And a lot of people, I know a lot of people who start with 5,000, like sometimes even more. So let's say we have 5,000 US dollars on your account. And usually we recommend you to just risk like 2%, okay, of your account size. And once again, my investment videos are just for educational purposes only. Like I'm not giving you any financial advice. Uh, like you trade with your own risk, like trade with your own responsibility. So if you want to risk 10%, let's say you have a stop loss of 10 pips, which is in this case would be very bad because the risk reward is very bad. Because if you win, you make 5 pips, right? Because the target was 5 pips. But if you lose 10 pips. Okay? So if you lose once, you have to win twice to break even. So it's a really bad RR, like risk reward. Okay? But anyways, let's take a look at this. So the account size by by the risk reward divided by 100 would be the lots that you're going to put. So if you want to put one lot, as I explained the example just before, so I would recommend you to have an account size of 5,000 US dollars. Okay, so with an account size of 5,000 US dollars and risking only 2% of your account size and targeting 5 pips, that would give you, as I explained just before, that would give you 50 US dollars of profit per trade. Okay, so let's say if you just trade one lot, that would give you 50. Okay, so let's say if you trade 5 times per day, which is not impossible, it's very possible. Okay, so if you trade 5 times per day, that would be 250 US dollars that you would make per day. If you trade 10 times a day, well, this one I think is very difficult. Actually, even I don't do that. Okay, but let's say someone does. So if that person traded 10 times a day, that would give that person 500 US dollars of profit. Okay. Now, this is more realistic actually, which a lot of my friends, a lot of my partners do, which is about like 3 to at most 5 times. So let's say you just traded 3 times per day. So even 3 times a day and just risking 2% of your account size, that would give you $150 per day. Okay, and that's how much money you can make with Forex. Having a realistic, very realistic target and very realistic risk, okay, but just risking 2%, which is what most professionals would recommend you to do. And that's my video for today. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, just ask me, just like text me, send me like a message on Facebook or even here on YouTube. And have a nice day. Stay green. Bye bye.